Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's Caleb Williams hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Bears win a barn burner. Plenty of points to go around, but they come out on top. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Houston Texans. And it's James Cook. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Bills just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the LA Chargers. And this is the home team running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Chiefs come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to... Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing yet turn it into a win.
Brings up
Second and 5.
at the 23-yard line.
18, ready. 18, Buffalo, 18. 18, hide here.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Sanders. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
Back to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And that leads to a New Orleans 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, pick up the 1st down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Donovan Ezaraku. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
4th down.
Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
On the set.
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. He'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 3.
Now Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Operating from the gun. Sanders. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. He completes it to Hunter. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
from the shotgun, Sanders.
At the 46-yard line.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at the 42. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And that's going to be incomplete. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Number 10.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And he won't get there. They stopped him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the The idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 18, 5 here.
Throwing, Sanders. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Sanders pass.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Sanders to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
Sanders once more. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards.
Let's go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
2nd down and goal.
To throw is Sanders. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Travis Hunter, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 56 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, It's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Shreds the tackle. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
That's good for us Saints.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Cowboys 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. We'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 35 at the 44. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Dallas.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sanders. Buying time to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Here's 1st down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Cowboy 80.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
1st and goal.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
His pass caught at the 4. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Dancing to his left. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Boy, you want to talk about guts? Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Dallas, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.